We have Wildenton. Haven't had much luck with it. I really liked Wildenton the most by a long shot when the new heroes came out. And ever since, well, pretty much that first day, or first week, I just can't perform with him. You know? Hey, Borze. You keep trying. We have plated shield Daedalus on the bombs. Sin of Failure, which is the... I borrowed Rage Fells unit, so there's a sweeper. Because for some reason we weren't given our own sets of units. Arcus and Talus. And final boss, Seraph the Temperament. Sap Seraph. Okay, 2 Vinegrass, 2 Crypt Builders, and a draw +1. Little Chandler there. Okay, so I like a mallet for Sap Seraph. A quick sweeper option's in, but if you're getting sapped by it all the time, you don't hit the Shade Wings. That's a problem. Infused Mallet can be bad on the Circle 4 and 5 invasion trials, I should say. You'd end up doing extra damage. You can take extra damage because you've killed one of the Sycophants. Or worst case, you kill the Sycophant that's behind Cursed Self-Made Harpy. That can be really bad. Yeah, well, it's not so much the saving of the spell or two, it's the fact that you might not have the spell that can do it. Alright, so we look at Stygian and Awoken. Spells for backline. Vinegrasp isn't quite strong enough. You need to upgrade it. Now, obviously an upgraded Glimmer, but that's, you know, perfect. And nothing else is sort of cutting it. Spikes will see you through once you get up to 5 spikes, but you have to take 15 damage instead of 30. Now, the Crystalline Seeds and the Flash Freeze will kill it if you're not manning the bottom line. So you can do it on a bottom floor unit in backline and get the kill there. Upgraded Ice Storm has a maybe. So there's a lot of maybes into Ice Tornado, but there's no actual way. So yeah, hitting that 25% on a mallet on one can be really strong, because it's a 30 damage unit, right? You just have to be aware of what it could accidentally kill that you don't want killed, and not take some trials. And I think also for that reason we probably don't want Strangler. So we'll take Thornlord. Having a beefy tank is alright. Clergy's okay. Armor 10's a bit rough. But I think we should still be fine. They don't hit very hard if they make it to the top floor. But there's this weird thing right now where I drop Wildenton and I want to buff him with the cards we just played. But I also want to do these things. But we wait up top because we don't want him to die. And we do weird things like this, we go. We need this to throw the Vine Grasp. Now we can cast that in front of Wildenton. It means we can't use another one on one of these next turn, but using one of them on one of them next turn doesn't do anything. Because we don't have any targeted spells that will kill it anyway. So we may as well just kill it off this turn. No, we may as well have used it in front of Wildenton since using one this turn doesn't do any... Oh, using two this turn does something though. Also, putting a Stuart down kills one, but it makes these do nothing. Or we still put them down. Do that. This kind of sucks, so we don't only get actually use it here then. I just saved 1 damage so I could take an extra 1 damage. No, I didn't save 1 damage. I took 1 damage on top so I could take 1 damage less. And it cost me 2 incants. And these guys all died anyway. I mean, I don't think it matters, but it's little things like that that add up, I think. Well, they're not going to add up, but, you know, good habits, right? Just have good habits. Get him. That was fun. Go spikes? Wow. Probably not. Glimmer's probably the way to go. Get that plus 10 Glimmer. Razor Sharp is so good though. So good. They're all good choices, yeah. Sharpen not as much, but it's still got a place. With the change to the other Sting relic, Sharpen becomes a lot better than what it used to be to play on an Animus. Yeah, it's hard to pick a wrong choice out of these ones, right? So if we want to plant, we have to not get upgrades. But if we want to, if we get a shark, we can get upgrades. do that. Let's go for a +10 on that. We already have 2 crypt builders, so I like taking the offering token so that sometimes we can, you know, you just choose to play it. Helical Crystallis is really good too, though. Now, Shattered Shell, if we quick, can beat the, especially with a Wildenton tank, can beat the Shade Wings. Hey Zalelo. Ah, you got a win today? Nice. That's good, dude. Start collecting those cards now. Get them gold. I think I'd want to buy her quick and then put her behind Thornlord. Which then means we want the upgrades, but we probably don't need a shark. Ah, you had Arcane Crystallis? Yeah. No, Helical Crystallis. I keep wanting to call it Arcane. But yeah, that's a good card. Very, very strong early pick. Oh, the carbon fiber looking one, Borzoi, with the runes on it. I like this one too. This is the Hell Rush ones, which could be why. It's either like I'm just debating. It's either Shattered Shell or Skip. And because we're taking a Shark Banner next, like we need to get possibly a quick and a +10 and put it behind us. Yeah, that's the thing. You could just do that. And a lot of people have done it like that, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But maybe then it's got that status of it's not really worth anything if you can just get it from cheese. Whereas the Expert Challenge one, which you can also just get from cheese, just takes a long time. I don't even think it looks all that good. I can't afford large. Sad face. Ah. Yeah, Siren behind Champ's nice. I think Rage would be better, but I think if you get them, if you just hit the double multi, you're fine, right? If we'd hit, if we'd hit the collector, large stone on the plant would have been perfect, and then we just have to find Quick at a store, and she just sits at on the bottom or the middle floor against Seraph. That's still the plan, though. That's got to be the plan. Large quick. Or we just like really heavily lean into the glimmer, but I don't know if we can do that. Is that haste? That's haste. Get wrecked. It's a bit rude. Woodland's on 40. I think we're just gonna have to. It's just gonna have to be a bottom floor, right? We could have gone second floor at this rate. Like, that's just disgusting. she can, by the time they come, the sweeper will be there. Where's the thunk? I missed the thunk. I think it's good choices, both circles, right? Razor Sharp is a straight plus 10 health for her. Wildwood Sap is a way to keep Wildenton alive. Otherwise, we're looking at needing, depending on what sort of range Seraph gets up to, Wildenton gets up to, what, 80 hit points? So potentially only she gets 4 unprotected hits, and she's not getting up to 1,000 a turn. So like that's the plan. It's Wildwood Sap, right? How much health is unless Siren gets up to really big health, like really big health. What was she up to then? 40? I think she's still better scaling damage than you are. Like the +2 incant armor is okay, but we struggled with that with the Hellhorn hammer. Yeah, so I think we go Sap. That's so good though for getting rid of stuff. Kat, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. I hope you're having a great weekend. What were you playing today, Kat? Hey, Devald, how you doing? What's up, Bonfire? We've already got... Oh, man. We take a third crypt builder or a second offering token to go with our... Are you playing some Monster Train and winning? Nice. Winning's always fun. They've been putting out, like, they put out a dev stream. There's going to be more content coming out soon. So, I'm excited to see what happens in a few weeks. Let's go ahead and take another offering token. I'd definitely take a Titan's Tooth or another Crypt Builder if we're offered it after here. Spells. We're doing spells? Yeah, we want to get the Glimmer up. If we can't get our Shattered Shell higher, we definitely want the Glimmer to get up then. There's a Rage Shark though. Oh, no, we don't Rage Shark. 4 units is tricky because if you get the wrong ones on the starting turns, makes it tough. And incanting on would potentially need something to protect our sweeper because Seraph hits. The problem is we're not going to be doing a lot of incanting on that floor, so I'd rather just have something with more health. Plus, no, we'll just large. We just want to large the sweeper if we can. Yeah, I mean Frost Shark probably better, but no Shark would be better than that. Let's put that on the Glimmer. That's a nice backup plan. And we're discarding so much, we can't permafrost. We can make that 0 cost though. I think it's really strong to get a 0 cost in on that. And I'm not going to re-roll here, because if I see a double stack we like it. That way if you hit the 5 times dupe, you just take it. We're taking energy anyway, but you don't want to have to pay to play a Wildwood Sap, I think. It's not... I don't want that. The best thing for us at the moment, though, with our gold, is that the only premium we don't want is Endless, and I'd probably even consider taking it and putting it on our plant, just so that the next turn we can put it back down again. Especially if we get quick. Like, we have to get quick. That's got to be the deal, though. So quick for plant, multi for Siren, and large for plant. So 3 of the premiums we hit on, which makes our steel shops really valuable. So we don't want to. I don't want to be re-rolling for stuff at magic stores. Again with the we also can't protect our plant too well, but I'm still not sitting bottom. Okay, playing these here gives us an extra 3 damage. Let's do this first and see where we're at. So we're at 20 for killing her. At 30, yeah. We want to make sure we kill this one. We're probably going to get a buff next turn or a spell or something. But not leaking's a priority, so let's just go ahead and play that safe. It's rude, deadly. Oh, wow. Well, the fight's almost over. She did some things. We might be able to pull it out. Let's do this, though. No. Yeah. Even if that doesn't hit, it puts Wildenton at the point where he kills the first one and Siren kills the second one. Now I just focus on Incan on this floor. This kind of sucks. Can I get the... Yeah, we can get the front guy. I have regen, so we can pump him up now that we're going to kill him. We're gonna be good there. Never lucky. Time gives us a potential like bad quality out if we don't get quick on our Shattered Shell. Yeah, it's not the greatest quality, but if we find large, if we didn't find quick, it means we very likely found large. So, you know, and then maybe a 25 health. So she takes a hit from a Shadewing or two. Two would suck. And then becomes quick and it's fine, right? And if we do get quick for her, then we put it on like Siren, and we're mopping up stuff that Shattered Shell. We don't need any more units though. I'm fine with the units we've got. We're just going to play units over 2 lines. And it's Wildenton's cards. We don't need space. Worst case scenario, we're setting up on mid with our Siren and Wildenton, and bottom with Shattered Shell, but drawing Shattered Shell on turn 2, and we can deal with that. That's totally fine because we can kill that. The first enemy in the this is Sap Seraph, not other Seraph, but the first enemy Shadewings are by themselves. If it's Patient Seraph, it's just a single Shadewing by itself. Actually, no, the Shadewings are behind that Harvest unit. So that's probably the worst case scenario, is that We draw Shattered Shell on turn 2. I still don't think that's a reason enough to take capacity. And that's Sweeper, so that's fine. Draw really good though, but energy. If we keep the deck small, then we've almost got... We kind of have a pseudo draw with Wildenton's card. And we've got the Stings in there. It's a little bit of a draw extra cards every turn. We want to play them. And we want to hit this up. We also need gold, but we've got limited steals. So again, not taking... I should have gone to the shop first. No, we want large. Oh, there we go. So now we can't play a shark. Well, we could. May potentially play a shark with her. So it does mean we can't re-roll, because we've got to be really conservative with gold, since we're hitting another Merchant of Steel. When I've got energy, I'm kind of pro leaving Stuarts in. Especially since we're going to have a free line for them to die on. And I kind of want to get rid of foregone powers. I know they discard crypt builders and stuff, but when you start drawing more cards, you're less likely to play it out that way. Yeah, multi for Siren if it shows up. So the idea is you play the Stuarts out, you don't have the foregone powers even though they cost 0 because you just don't want to be drawing big hands with them in there. And then you're getting to root seeds more. Yeah, so you're getting that double bonus on Wildenton and on Siren. And then you're seeing like offering token with the crypt builders. Yeah, that's the thing that a lot of people don't judge well, is they like, oh, but it's an incant. It's like, but it's potentially, especially on 4 energy, it's potentially stopping you from playing an extra incant because it discards another spell. Right, so if you have a hand of foregone powers, you're not like, oh, look at all those incants. You're not getting all of them. You know, like, I'll tell you that now. Oh, kind of. Like, you got to have the energy to play them. And if you're drawing extra cards because of Wildenton, like, there's a good chance you know, especially with some Stings as well, we're going to have a lot of 10 card hands. But I'd still prefer to see 10 cards that are not foregone powers and maybe miss an incant and have that sort of, like, that means you're getting the best choice available. You know, or we could end up at a stage where you get down to where you're drawing your deck every turn. And that's fine, because it means that you're playing the best cards every turn. I don't want to give them armor, but we need money. But I don't want to give them armor. Having this one get hasted up, though, is pretty good. And if top floor gets made small, we kind of get screwed if we don't. Yeah, okay, let's... Shattered Shell's already big enough too, as well, to get rid of the haster. So we can set up. Alright, that's fine. We don't need to worry about anything down here, so we just go like this. So we are going to miss out on the hasting of the boss, unless Shattered Shell dies, which would be good for us. So we have to consider that. Equipped infiltration. What's she taking here? 16, beyond 24, and then takes another 7, and well, it's gonna be really close. She goes 17. And boss isn't killing her. Which means he's going to come to the top on 17 attack instead of 12. In which case then we want her to be healthier. So we'll do that. But I still want to put as much here as possible, I guess. If I drew into Crypt Builder, I don't have to play it because I can afford to. What are you confused about there, Bonfire? I think I want to bring that one forward for when I get a Crypt Builder. Why Google sucks? Well, Amazon is a distribution company. It makes sense that they're going to have better distribution capabilities than like a production company, right? Yeah, it's pretty much it. Like Amazon, that's their shtick, is being able to do that. You had too much health. Here's a problem. Okay, how do we do this properly? Look at this. Yeah, for a conundrum. Obviously the Crypt Builder is good. 60 damage is 60 damage, but it means I can't foregone power, which maybe I don't need to. Yeah, let's not worry about the foregone powers. Oh, hang on, now I can. Go back here. No, we'll do these first though. When Amazon was an online bookstore, I know. And it was like such a great idea, right? I think I've got one lying around somewhere too. And here I was worried at the start of the fight, like, oh, he's gonna be hitting for 17. Hey, Super Seabass. Yeah, the yellow pages had print copies, the internet yellow pages, yeah, and it had the dubs in it. That was cool. That was funny. I think an invigorating solution can come in handy to kick things off, or if you have a slow a turn where you don't have too many of Wildenton's cards, it's a nice one to play out. Yeah, they still do real phone books, which is dumb. I think that's something that should possibly be part ways with. Oh, Titan's Tooth. So I'm now looking at other options of what are we doing in case we don't find that quick. Like Titan's Tooth kind of fills the void, kind of doesn't. I wonder if a silence is just safer. Yeah, over here you can go down to the post office and ask for one, and they'll give you the yellow pages or white pages. Some post offices have to will tell you they'll contact you because they have to get them brought in. For people that still want them for whatever reason. Yeah, really good in wintertime to get the fires started. You know, that sort of newspaper type print's really good when you scrunch it up to get the kindling going. I don't want a glacial seal. I don't want to. So the question is either, I think we take an unnamed tome if we don't take a Titan's Tooth, so it's not really a skip. I'd rather have a silence, I think, and play for that we do get quick. Okay, just get quick forehead. So now it's multi. Just get multi. Be good at games. And just get another multi. Yeah, that's right. No, come on, don't be greedy, Borzo. I probably don't even go to Merchants of Steels now. I honestly think we possibly get the plus. We look at the map first and see what we want to do. Since multi is the only thing that I'd consider buying, it's probably better just to go like caverns instead. You know, because if we get a minification, and then we can dupe the Shattered Shell. Yeah, or just dupe the multi-Siren. I'd probably dupe the Shattered Shell. Because we want to have that played first to deal with Shadewings, right? And I'd put one on each floor if we're up on top floor. If we're on mid floor, I'd probably just put one on top floor anyway, just to drag Seraph around. I think Frost Sap, but Frost Sap is good. Why did I not take Incant Armor? The only unit I've got left to put something on is the Siren. And while Incant Armor's good, like I'm not going to put it on Stewie's. Oh, I probably should put a +1 there, a +25 there. While Incant Armor can be really good on the Siren, especially if you're using her as a tank, I'm putting her in a backline now as multi. And then I can put quick on. I've got a quick tome that I can use. So Wildenton will take a little bit of damage being out the front, but I'm okay with that. So by leaving this open, we could get another multi if we visit somewhere. What do we got? Am I going to be going somewhere? That's a bit of a toss-up. The +2 Incant Armor's nice. I think it needs something else just to be good. Maybe either a double Incant or with Hellhorn, the other one. But if you're in a pinch and you need a tank and you're already incanting a lot anyway, +2 is like clearly, well, it's double better than it used to be at +1. It's reasonable. Oh wait, I was putting that on here, wasn't I? We don't necessarily need that guy alive, but may as well. It rounds things out for if you have a bad draw on Wildenton's cards. Hey, we have a sweeper. Sweeper, no sweeping. Do I care about their spikes? Like we've got... how's our large plant going? How many things is she going to spike into? Hubby's guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's going to take 40 damage from spikes. She has 50 health. And then take 4, 6... 4. That's fine. Okay, good. Yep, let's do it. We don't even need her to live, remember? Because she's not killing boss. So if she dies when she hits the last wave, it doesn't matter. And because she goes first, she has that advantage. Oh, look at this. This is a problem. Is it really? Prob's not. So this is kind of the worst case scenario for us in any fight, where we draw our sweeper plant last. And again, do we really care? A lot. Now this is now, I've got to think about this. These are now worth 6 damage next turn versus 10 now. Plus we need the health since she's multi-striking into spikes. Rude. $50-50. Do we go for Collector? We don't need Collector that much, right? Plus some hammer kills on backline, yeah. Is she going to outpace the spikes? She's going to outpace the spikes. Okay. Is she? At 8. Wildenton's definitely not outpacing spikes. I need her to outpace the spikes because she's doing more damage than Wildenton per turn anyway. And especially by the time the sweeper comes around. I should have put that on top for the one definite one in camp. Maybe gone for gold. So I don't know if I actually want her going first, because it means she's definitely hitting in twice. Wildenton could get... like, she might only end up hitting once. And they're not getting high enough to kill Stuarts. So this is the problem now with Stuarts. Even though we don't have a spot for them. $82, and what are we dealing out here? 6. We're not going to get down to 1 here. In which case, then we don't want him attacking. Yeah, quick on her is only going to be 1 attack against the boss, but I think putting quick on her means that we're going to take more damage instead of that first hit. Like we're gonna, you know what I mean? If we take more damage on the lead up to the boss, that costs us the damage the boss does, because the boss doesn't hit that hard. But even putting it on Wildenton doesn't do anything though, because it's not like there's anything that's not going to be dead. Still, it's probably better to do that and then do something like this altogether. She's only doing 1 hit now anyway. Yeah, so position doesn't matter here. Let's just go with it. No, I could have pulled him forward maybe. And then Wildenton wouldn't have taken 2 damage. I have a feeling it won't matter. Sorry, plan. You die. And no one cared. Yeah, especially towards the end of the fights when our cards get down to like this and we're drawing the offering token of the quick builders. Ah. Wahaha, 9,000. The plant's like, I did my job. Why? And my answer is, because you did your job. You know, we just want the plant to do its job. It did its job. We're not going to have frozen cards. I like to think that last swing into when Sower of Sorrow shows up, like Shattered Shell knows she did her job. And because she's quick, she gets a hit in. And I think she's doing like some full, like, barbaric scream, you know, which if you, like, that's really slow and drawn out, like that charge, you know, and the leaders are, like, charging to battle and they charge, you know, except you need to speed it up really fast to make it sound proper. And she's basically screaming, I did my job with that final hit. You know, it goes slow motion, the trees blur in the background, the wind brushes against her. What are the little hairs on plants called? Whatever they are. You know, the top and the bottom of the cinema screen, like, thicken with blacker lines to give that really super widescreen effect. You know. Radon24, my dude. Thank you so much for the sub, man. 13 months. How are you? What's going on, man? It's really dramatic. It's really sad, and everyone is like eating the popcorn, going, "Oh, she did such a good job." And then in an instant, it does that speed up into like that moment just before the two army lines meet. The slow motion stops and it goes, you know, and then she's just lying there in a heap mess of green sap and squashed leaves and stuff. And then our heroes come in and, like, there's an epic battle right at the end that goes for the last 15 minutes before the credits roll. Nice one, Kizra. Anyway. There's other variants too where you can put the, like, you can get the black tar out and put it under her eyes and go all sports mode with it. You know, put her on a football team or something. I like the Gladiator, you know, or the 300 sort of style. I'm thinking about this can of stings. I like drawing more cards. I like the free incants. How many times did we have draw 10 last time? Not all that often, right? Gladiolator. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Gladiolator. I'm going to be wanting to go caverns too. So we're only going one move. So if we're going caverns, that's the thing. We're going to go caverns. We're going to go to that one and remove the other things. The other thing. No, I'm going to go caverns. So where's my removal? Then we're going caverns. We get one magic. I don't think we're removing enough to do this. We're going to go one magic. So I don't think we're getting Cycle of Life down to one cost. We can pay for removal. Let's take this solution instead. And we've got, I think we've got too much. Guardian's Amulet's a maybe, but I'm not going to. We've got too much. We still have random discard, so Permafreeze doesn't feel as good. And I want caverns. Alright, Bonfire. Get some good study going. We'll be Sultan Sanctuarying again later too. Probably in about 3 hours. Monies? Monies. Ooh. Man, I should have taken the can of stongs. Do we need it? Do we get enough damage out of... It is a nice sting upgrade. It's probably one of the best sting upgrades. I just passed on a can of stings. And we only have the 3, but they are the 3 you start with. Which I think even makes it worse, right? If I don't have a can. Because right now it's only the steel wings that's going to do anything for us. And the question just comes down to, do we get the damage out before the steel wings become a thing? Maybe not. But we don't have those stings in our hand when they're there. What other upgrades could we possibly want? That's the other question. Like, what? I came here for the caverns, not for the shop. Okay. I mean, there's also Channel Heart, which would be good. Emblem of Exiles is nice. That's about it. I don't know if I'd take a Thorn Fruit. Yeah, double incant. Thank you. So that's what we want. Like, every day, that's what we want. Boo. We don't have any big cost spells. Sap Tap. We do have a thing. No, I'm saving money for the double incant and the Merchant of Steel. And potentially later pay to remove a stew or two. Okay. Rough. Super rough, but still. Okay, if we set up on mid, we can actually get our Stewies killed off. What is his other thing? His other thing is a Hellborn Harvest, so we have to be careful where we get Stewies, when we get Stewies killed off. But that's fine. Let's put you there for now. Put you there. We don't want to incant down here. Unless I want to Crypt Builder you, which I kind of do. But I missed out on a Root Seeds. One of my Root Seeds will cost 2 from here on out. But it's definitely worth it here. Okay, so that's Hellborn Harvest, which means I can't play a stew. Well, I can, but I don't want to. I probably should, though. One. This one is fine. There is one. Let's save that. No, I don't want it. We could save it for the sweeper, but it's already passed. And we incant. Okay, you're gonna be like that. Draw the stew. Do I care about that? No, I played that. Played that pass, so I definitely don't upgrade anything. No, put that there. You can go there. At least get an incant. Turn a 1-cost curse that purges into another 1-cost curse that purges. That's it. In the attempt to eventually not have Curses the Purge. Alright, so now we can go faster with Siren. Let's go ahead and just do that. Push that in. Where's Stu? That's good. Stuart. Good boy, Stuart. Well, okay then. Oh, look at the management on this one. Look, hey, look at the efficiency plus. Yeah. You just gotta be good at games. Let's play the 2-cost root seeds because we can. Need to make that cinematic, this CGI version right now. So when moments like this, you know. I did my job. I think it'd be better with a text bubble, no voiceover. Although Wildenton's son, I don't know about you, dude, like, Siren's hard carry. You might need to, look, you're letting your Siren get hurt, mate. Need to look after the sharks better. They're an endangered species. Got Shattered Shell, like, doing triple time downstairs, and Wildenton's just upstairs doing nothing. He did nothing for the second half of that fight. Not as endangered as the Winged are going to be. I don't know, man. They just keep coming back. It's pretty bad. I don't think I take any of these. I'm pretty sure I don't take any of these. Yeah, I'm trying to work this out, right? How many times are we lacking on cards and how many times are we lacking on energy? Yeah, except when you draw for 1 cost. And we're not going to a lot of stores to... We're going to one more store and we're not really going for -1s. We'll get a couple -1s in there. Is that... Usually with a Wildenton deck, I'm trying to get the cards down cheaper so we can play more. And take draw, and then you draw with the draw and they're all zeros. And you end up overdrawing every turn and it's great. Yeah, I'm not really considering capacity. The guaranteed top floor setup is nice and all, but I'm sure we can work around it. Yeah, we're only going to get two cards at -1 here, and it's not going to be a crypt builder. Although it's going to be 2 of the root seeds are going to be -1s. Means we have 3. It's only the setup. And the only thing that could happen is we draw, once I dupe Shattered Shell, we draw all 3 units on turn 1, and getting Stuart played. That's not a big deal. We already have massive draw. We already have massive energy, though, for the cost as well. I didn't pay attention. I needed to pay more attention in that fight particular. Like how many times we were already drawing 10. If we're not drawing 10, then I don't think we're drawing 10 that many times. There's a couple turns where, if we play the Invigorating Solution on the wrong turn, so just don't play it. We do have a +1 thing, though. We're drawing 8. Okay. 8's pretty poop. Right, we won't draw more than that. Let's take that. There is the chance we go multi, but I want the cavern. I think we get more out of a cavern than we do out of that second multi. We don't want sketches, and I don't really care for the dazed. The dazed gives a small chance of extra health on our Shattered Shell, but I just don't care for it. Well, I mean, it does, because the sweeper's not killing the heavy, so you're not taking the heavy damage, but again, don't care. I should have gone the shop first and double stacked in case it's the 5 times. It's not. Oh, wow. A sketch for Siege would be nice. No, that'd be really bad this run. We just trample? I mean, it's just trample, right? Do we even need it, or is it a waste of a card, or do we not care? I think if you get it early, it helps, and if you get it late, it doesn't matter. You just play it and you suffer the 2 cost, right? It was in speech marks? That doesn't... think you're trying to inflect something that doesn't mean anything, Valkyrie. Yeah, I think it helps early. Like, if we haven't quite got our damage up, it just sort of smooths out the damage we put out, right? We could even put it on our plant. This is always funny. Yeah, it's a bonus hit on the front line. Well, whatever's left over. I'm not 100% sure how it queues up the... if you've got multiple little enemies. It's almost worth taking and then trying to... maybe we can science that in one of the runs and put it on slow and check the numbers. Yeah, so if you have like a heavy and two things that have like 5 health each, normally you sweep to full value on the back one. So does that one go over to the front line again? Or does the smaller amount go, you know what I mean? But then what happens to the second one? And does it apply before or after the sweep hit? That's the other thing. Like, so that'd be kind of cool to know. Like if the trample from from killing the second unit, if that hits the third unit first, or if the sweep hits the third unit first. So the sweep hits first. So if you kill 2 backline units, then you have 2 lots of overkill that go back around to the front line. Yeah, that's strong. But it only hits the front line, doesn't it? It doesn't re-sweep. It would re-sweep if enemies are still alive. So if you have 2 heavies and 1 backline, does that overkill sweep onto both of them? Or does it just hit the front line? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, so if you have 3 units that... So you sweep everything, and the sum of the overkill then hits the first unit again only. unless that also overkills, and then the remainder of that goes on the second unit. Yeah, you don't get sweep on the overkill in the trample. It becomes a non-sweeper with the overkill. Yeah, okay. It's really cool how it works. Especially on the lines then, if like the Sycophants of Seraph line, where you've got the 3 little dudes that do, or 4 little dudes that do 2 damage each, and they only have 1 health, and you've got the heavy at the back with 105 health. So like a 20 damage sweep would then hit that guy at the back for, well, you'd get close to 100 but once you put the regular attack in. I don't think we need to remove consume on anything. So the other question is now, do we just toss the... I think we toss the Glimmer, right? Or is it a nice heal that comes around here and there? I don't think I care. I think ramping damage saves more health than the Glimmer does. Because we're going to have quick on a Siren, so it means that she starts actually killing units instead of what's-his-face taking damage. So putting plus 20 on that one's okay. The Vine Grasps, having them, like that's where it's an extra incant. If we're drawing a lot of cards, these become an extra incant. So let's put the plus 20 consume there. The only issue is I don't want to waste a -1 here. So we just need to make sure we can play that. We could get a really bad draw and not play that early, and I think we still survive. We just end up playing it later. Or I put a perma-freeze on it, if we roll that. Okay. So where we're going to save money then, I guess, is... or save health. Where we actually save health is there. Whoa. Oh man, for some reason, like I didn't see the change to 1, and I'm like, hang on, it's not quite. Wait, where's the? I thought they put a patch and reverted it, but they didn't. I got really excited there for a moment. I'm like, did they remove the +1 from Stackstone? Does Crypt Builder become a removal as well? Like, do we stop caring about that incant off offering token? The problem then, the offering token becomes... No, it does mean we can draw back into some of these once the deck gets low enough. And drawing into those later is worth more. Yeah, I'm down with this. When we get to our deck, like, yeah, reshuffling, how low do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. There's some purges in there somewhere as well. Man, he's on 100 hit points? I didn't realize he was 100 hit points. Good boy. That's a tough call now. Don't need the 400 gold. Do I care about this? Do I care about the spell shield? Do we need 400 gold? Try for another multi? Yeah, maybe. That's a lot of damage. We also get the Hell Vent, so we get 2 plants, which is valuable. So it comes down to like how much money do we need or want. Yeah, so the magic to upgrade, all it really does is maybe put a +2, like a +20 consume on another crypt builder. Couple -1s on root seeds helps a little bit. Did I not get 2 -1s? Did I not re-roll at the magic store? I did re-roll at the magic store. What else put a -1 on it? I did get 2 -1s. Man, my brain is like making me feel really bad right now. Yeah, I know. I was looking through and I swear they were showing. I was seeing them as 1, the same as I put the double stack on the wildwood sap and I saw it as a 0 for a while. So the worst thing that can happen is these guys do a lot of hurt to our plant, but we got that big heal, and the crypt builder's still going to knock things backwards. Panztastic. I'm not, man. I got 8 hours sleep. That's more sleep than I ever get. We could also throw a silent down on the line with 3 of these. Hey, oh. Okay, now there's an issue. Alright. We can always get a grip. We'll be fine. Do we just stong these? I need a break? No, I'm fine. Yeah, the hammer should help a bit, right? So I'm more worried about the damage output here from that idiot. Not being able to kill him hurts, right? On the plus side, we get to put a train steward down. I glimmer first, then I go ping, ping, ping. That's fine. I mean, sure, why not? Oh, that's not too bad. Don't take too much damage off it. Oh, actually, there's a reason why not to hit the back guy. Panz. Panz. Yeah, I could have put a front. Well, yeah. Oh, you're already quick. Saves 10 on the pie is probably worth it. Oh, it only took 20. Hammer came to the party there. Finally. Good. You definitely don't want to hit it with a thing, though. No, I don't. No, I don't. Save us, Stuart. We should be okay. As long as I don't... Okay, I can't play that because I don't want to draw into Crypt Builder here. No, I just need to block the Stuart and we're good. I don't know what you guys are worried about. Nice. Greed wins. Greed wins. we're good here. Nah, we're good here. Yeah, definitely want the dupe. Yeah, I'm just going through a line where I'm thinking there is a play where we could dupe the unupgraded Siren and give one of them quick. I don't like it though. I think I want the plant, because then if we draw those two before the plant, we're probably in bad place. Okay, glad I thought that was good. Oh. I don't think it matters now, right? Like, it just doesn't matter. I don't even think I could screw this one up. Priorities does little. Trader's Quill does little. Is there any other... No, that goes on plant, though. I probably will purge the Stuarts. I'm just taking my time. Is the 2 armor worth more than another multi? Well, because it's double incant, it's now 4 armor. So let's have a look what happens. So Seraph has 30 attack, right? So to get an extra turn against Seraph, we currently need to incant 15 times. With if we get multi, because we can't take quick is showing, we can't put large stone on her. And endless. Endless, if we're on top floor, doesn't work, and if we're on middle floor, that means the top floor only has 4 capacity, and because our plant has large stone with 3 pips, we can't elevate anyway, so we can't buy an endless. So if we did roll multi with double incant, the extra 15 incants is worth 4 damage each, right? No. Yeah, it's worth 4 damage each because we've got double. So that's 60. So it's a 180. We're definitely purging the Stuarts. That's going to happen. I'm just trying to... Obviously, if we get a double multi, then getting the early kills means we're not under the pressure when it comes to health. But it comes down to, like, do we need it versus, like... Like, are we going to have the health just to beat... I think we're going to have the health to beat Seraph down anyway. I'm going to be incanting, like, 6 or 7 times a turn. I don't think we need the armor. I'm more concerned about leaking early birds. get an extra upgrade slot on a reroll trinket. That's the play. It didn't happen, but it's good. I like the play. No, it's not there, so we could just start with an extra 10 to start with. Which I think is totally fine. But I think that was the best compromise there. Roll for the extra upgrade slot and then just do that. We don't have... There's no need to put that on there. Do we need any of these now that we're looking at them? Bit of the blacksmith, not too bad. Tether scales, probably not. We may be able to keep one Stuart. So our heroes, our Siren and our Champ go on one floor. The plants go on the other two floors. One of those floors is a 4 pip, one of them is a 5 pip. So we can keep one Stuart and maybe purge something else. Or buy one of those. Pyre plus 15. It's Pyre plus 15 versus Purge of Foregone Power. Well, that's the thing. That's probably the only way we die if stuff makes it to the pyre. I think we're going to get the incants out anyway. In the long run, I'm more concerned about leakages at the pyre. Stuart going for a swing on Seraph. Go, Stewie. He's just blocking, like he's going to block for one of the plants, I think, which is fine. So we want to see middle floor made smaller is the best thing. We just didn't want to see top. Bottom or middle, but not top. If it's going to be middle, at least we drew Shattered Shell. That's the next best outcome. Because then we kill these guys all the time, guaranteed. If we had Siren, I'd be incanting here for the +3, but it just doesn't do anything compared to what this is doing now. It's for the damage. He's the first guy getting through. The, so close there. She's going to take the damage, but that's okay. That's fine. She soaked a sap, which is great. Do we roll the trample here? Oh, okay. It's not going to sweep around on her anyway because Seraph's there, so I think we can throw it this turn. Oh, stealing my slays. She needs those to go against the sweeps. I think we're good. Stewie, you're doing a bang-up job there, mate. Dang. Slays! My slays! Turns out nothing really mattered. Sarah, if you're not looking very good back there, mate, are you okay there, dude? Plant gets one swing at boss again. It's appropriate. $289 times 2, 246. Yeah, she Windleton though with a 365. Hitting like a beast. I had a similar run yesterday that I couldn't. I'd just done the 24-hour stream and had a 3-hour nap and came back, and it was like 6 hours later of Monster Train. It was very similar, and I just couldn't play the cards properly, and we didn't quite get that fight. It was close. That one felt a lot smoother. That one felt good. Hey, Mr. Ected. How's your weekend going, man?